James Gunn is best known for Guardians of the Galaxy. And you get that signature Gunn style, that signature Gunn vibe, the Guardian style, the group energy, the musical moments, which I absolutely love and I'm inspired by. My movie, The Witchmaster's General, that comes out in 2027, 28, that I'm writing, directing, and filming, there will be moments that are a James Gunn style music battle scene that I've already written, that I've already seen, that it is an homage to the great James Gunn. And as I watched the new Superman, there was probably 3 or 4 of those that I was like, damn! So freaking good. A movie should make you jump. Whoa! That's what a good movie does. Not this BS that corporations and people put together no, it's a vision. And then everybody comes together for that passionate vision. And that's how you get people staring at a screen for an hour and 45 minutes. When this day and age, you're clicking past a video that's 20 seconds. That's the power of cinema. That's why I wanted Superman to do well. So Lois Lane, huge part of it. James Gunn, he did his thing. You know what he does best? He makes you care about characters that you've never even thought of before in an instant. And the Guardian style kind of group energy that he did, you know, he walks it like on a tightrope. It's perfect because if you do it too much, it's cheesy. If you don't do it enough, then you kind of miss it. The cameos, I'm not going to tell you all the cameos, but they're done well. You don't have to know the DC universe to pick it up. There's some big names in there. I got to give a big shout out to, now these are some of the big stars that are the main characters. Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl. These are all in the trailers, by the way. I'm not spoiling anything. It's not just what people call fan service, which some studios have been guilty of, super guilty of just, hey, let's just throw, what do they want? They want Fantastic Four? They want this? Yeah, give it to them. Put it in there. And then what you get is this kind of like, it's called fan service. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. Now, the cinematography by Henry Braham. Oh my gosh. Unreal, man. Gorgeous. Every frame, to me, felt like a mixture of the comic book and the cartoon. This is not a Zack Snyder Superman, guys. If you like the Zack Snyder Superman, you will not like this movie. You hear me? If you like Zack Snyder style, you're not going to like this movie. I'm telling you. So Gunn's use of cutaways, of close-ups. You got to remember, close-ups are very rarely used in film because it's so striking on a gigantic screen, or at least that's the intent. And the tight framing, it's intentional. Made me feel like I was switching to the next frame. The closing of the briefcase, the shards of glass exploding. It pulsed with the mood of a comic or a 90s style cartoon. You've never really felt it like this. I think the last time I felt it like this, it's like a mixture of Dick Tracy and Sin City, I would say. Now, the stakes. Why does this have to be big? Because this day and age, anybody, especially with AI, can make a world. I can prompt together a quote-unquote Superman world. So you really got to believe this stuff. So every scene, every beat pays off. For a world that's been saturated with superhero films, this feels fresh. It does. It's not just Superman. It's the beginning of a new DC universe. Chapter 1, the gods and monsters under Gunn and Peter Safran. So my final verdict is Superman is as good as it gets. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a cinematic, emotional, comic book, real film. It rekindles the real Superman feel, the Christopher Reeve spirit with modern heart. The cast is fantastic. I didn't even talk about Krypto the dog because he is not a one-trick dog pony. He is an essential part of this film. Essential. And it's so great because I caught myself several times in the beginning of the film going, why did they do that? Why did he do that? And it was spoiling my milk of the lovely that I loved it, right? But you know what's great? A good film should have you questioning parts of it because it should pay off in the end. Every single one that I was like, why do you do that? Some of the biggest ones at the very beginning of the film, guys. I kind of was lost a little bit. I was like, And then I was like, oh. So go see it. Everything builds with purpose. I'm absolutely excited for the next chapter. We